Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diverse Goddess. It's Hannah, and in today's video, we're going to be continuing, of course, the astrology series, and today we're going to be going over the Cancer personality. So if you were born between June 20th and July 22nd, then you were born under the sign of Cancer. So Cancer is a feminine cardinal water sign, and its ruling planet is the moon, and they are also represented by the crab. And like a crab, sometimes these folks can be seen as being crabby or a bit moody, because being a water sign or a water element, these folks are in fact highly sensitive, oftentimes feeling their way through life, and they are always feeling something. And also, like a crab that can move in and out of the ocean to the shore, Cancers can also exist in both the emotional and material realms of life. And they can also feel their environment, and if they were to walk into a room, they can feel the energies around them and also the energies of the people around them very easily. And sometimes Cancers go through life feeling too much, and they can have an emotional burden. And so when this happens and they kind of have an emotional overload, they can tend to clam up and hide in their shell as well for protection. And because at times Cancers need to retreat into their shell, sometimes folks can misinterpret them as having a hard exterior or a cold personality. But again, like I said, this is only out of protection, because if you're patient with a Cancer, and once a Cancer feels you out and feels safe with you, they will let this hard exterior down, and they will let their guard down and reveal their true selves, which their true selves is actually a very soft, gentle nature. And so these folks truly care deeply, feel deeply, and love deeply. And they truly appreciate the little things in life. So even the smallest gesture of kindness will go a long way with these folks. And they can be truly sentimental. And like I said, no matter how big or small the act of kindness may be, they will always return it back to you. Cancers can also be extremely maternal, having a very maternal way about them, and they can often be seen as kind of the mothers or the fathers of the zodiac. Or on the flip side, they can be seen as in need of one. And so if Cancers grow up and they weren't lucky to have this sense or feeling of family, they will spend their lifetime creating a family for themselves. And they will truly nurture the people in their life in almost a very motherly way. They will kiss your boo-boos, they will make you a nice dinner and tuck you in at night, while wiping your tears and easing your fears. These folks can also a lot of times be seen as homebodies, and they love to create little cozy atmospheres or little sanctuaries that they'll love to spend a lot of time in. And they'll also love it if you spend time with them in their little creations. And sometimes Cancers can look like easy targets for bullies, because Cancers tend to wear their feelings and their heart on their sleeve. And so where some people may mistake this as a form of weakness, Cancers truly have the ability to heal themselves and understand that their feelings are their superpower. And so they can oftentimes surprise people with how strong they truly can be. And sometimes if Cancers have had enough of somebody's BS, they can go straight up to that person and tell them off out of the blue. And their words will have an impact because it'll be so clear and honest, and it'll leave the person almost speechless, because this person that they assumed or thought was weak will realize that they were extremely insightful, and their words will pack a punch, or in some cases a pinch, like the little crabs that they are with their pinchers. And if Cancers were indeed the brunt of bullies, they will later in life scare the bullies. And not because they took revenge, even though that'll cross their minds, but because they will watch the Cancer person put themselves back together and come back with more strength, more clarity, and more peace of mind, and actually even more caring. And so you should never ever underestimate a Cancer person, because they are not stupid, nor are they weak. And even though their natures are very caring, sweet, and sensitive, those are actually gifts that they give you, and they give them to you freely. And so it would be a shame if anybody ever try to take advantage of a Cancer person or broke their heart or hurt them in some way, because if you lose a Cancer person in your life, it'll be your loss. And it is truly your loss because Cancers have the ability to understand almost anything. And so if you lose one, you can bet that you truly fucked up to the max. And there is no turning back for these people at that point. And even though Cancers can be highly sensitive, oftentimes feeling like they have to duck from the world or floundering in their emotional turmoil, sitting around wondering why the world is so cruel. But if Cancers focus that energy and channel their sensitivity, they can channel into a very sharp and keen intuition. Cancers can also be a lot of fun and they'll love to experience life with you. And if you can laugh, all the better, because Cancers also tend to have a very witty sense of humor. And they will also enjoy hosting parties, going out and about, and even enjoying, say, some wine or exotic food while they talk about their day. And because Cancer's ruling planet is the moon, Cancers can also be mysterious like the moon and also go through many phases in their day or throughout their life, and may oftentimes refer to parts of their life as a phase, saying something like, that was a phase of my life when I went through this and that, or that was a phase of my life when this happened. And they truly understand that life has phases. What you feel today, you may not feel tomorrow. What's happening today, life could change tomorrow. And so they never want to feel stuck in their life, and they wish to go through their life in a very fluid way. But what Cancers really crave more than anything is a sense and feeling of family. And even the friends in their life or the people that are closest to them, they will see them and look at them as family or a part of their tribe. And they'll oftentimes refer to their best friends as sis or brother or any other family term. And if they ever do create an actual family, they will love deeply, protect their family, and be extremely nurturing. Cancers will also tend to have a depth to their personality, being a wellspring of information and insight, oftentimes being the wise mother or father or aunt and uncle that you can go to for advice, especially later in life when they've weathered a lot of their own storms and they've come to a place of true peace in their own life. And so Cancers were truly born to create and to have a sense of family, and they also show us that we are all family and real, and that feelings matter and that feelings are important because they bring power, intuition, and love. And Cancers show us that without feelings, there is no love. So on that note, that wraps up some of the characteristics of Cancer. And I'm going to end today's video. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And you can also find me on Instagram at Hannah Rokes. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.